And you told that one great. So, reach advantages, and it's very important.
Voyage of the Demeter, the legend of 27 wins, 3 losses, and 5 draws. Alejandro Alex Santiago. With a record of 42 wins and 7 losses, Nonito Donaire.
Protéjase siempre. Chao, chao. Good luck. Suerte.
Fights here tonight. Referee Celestino. As I wait for the bell, while his 300th as a pro.
That's the part that's fascinating in this fight. You know, it is intriguing.
Especially because he doesn't have the power.
Yeah, Victor Hugo wrote 40 back the clock and begin a 4th reign at hook. The jab matured a lot more. And 18, and you know what? His son was born, entire family. Of course, it makes him.
Now he's going to be trying to pressure you and wait.
There in the second round of their rematch, laughable career. He said one of the reasons he's continuing and lost, and well, looking to champion. And hey, headline tonight, undisputed title in the jab from Santiago. Oh, there's that left hook to Santiago, doing well with the jab and
to the jab. Keep busy. There it is, the overhand.
There's another round 1. Round number 2 pounds. What he's been able to do, maybe.
She's been part of the team, obviously.
Maybe there's something to it.
Yeah.
In round 1, we know that Santiago is.
Donaire only averages 42 punches. Expected Santiago to be more, but he's pumped up.
Jumps in and out really quick. Further than that, if you're Santiago.
A pace that definitely. Almost a year recovering from time that he's been KO'd. The first came against Nickel.
It's all come above 18 pounds. And he said he's always been able to 118 pounds. It is intriguing that
time to press. Maybe he's trying to.
Nice counter left hook.
Needs to start pressing.
Santiago is.
Power demolishes a bit, but
man,
again
on his punches, they don't always land, but he rips a beautiful left hook to the liver, and there's for Santiago. As you would want when it comes to the state.
You know, Santiago is one of the best trainers in Mexico. Sometimes,
you know, this fight, the trainer.
There's
ever would have laced the gloves.
As right by Santiago, not trying to draw. Santiago over his right eye, the van punch. He creates a cut, and
that is why Santiago not yet won left hook.
Lead left uppercut by Santiago.
You're gonna think of a fighter that.
So far, it seems like Santiago's out of that.
And that speaks also to the. And there's
a thing about Donaire. You know, you lost.
There's for Donaire, the left hook, doing that. Round for the veteran.
Well, feeling comfortable, but then again, a nice
held for a vacant title at 115-pound strap.
Through that one bad moment, and you have a chance to make something happen.
Jabbing to the body, killed the body a little bit of 4, 5, 6 rounds, and then
our body punches, but he hasn't been in position.
He jabs to the body. I'm sorry. Leaves an opening for Santiago's overhand right.
It backs up Donaire, so Santiago jab from Santiago, and the left punches count.
You still want to test that
under the right eye of round 3. Drew the cut around the. And we are draw right hand by Santiago.
Here is that nice little up
experience and that shot for shot power. And Santiago right in front of left hook from Donaire.
He overreached by Donaire's left hook.
A couple of times, but you never know. Oh, nice right.
Against one, because the judges don't seem to appreciate from Santiago that moment.
With the judges.
Oh,
nice hook by Santiago.
Beautiful
punch combination is that he has Donaire on this back.
Between Nonito Donaire. Santiago Donaire always ready to tee off with that counter left hook. Oh, thank you very much. Wrap his hands, very quiet, a much anticipated main event, but here comes
Donaire in a spot he doesn't want to be in.
Definitely bother him by just pushing him back like he is right now, but.
And there's the Santiago jab from Donaire. They're exchanging. Santiago's 36th professional.
And, you know, put himself in a position where.
Well, despite
interesting rounds, and you know,
uppercut, left hook to the body, and Donaire goes.
Is intriguing.
There's a new champion at 100, 112, 118, 122, and 100. Santiago, who's had under 30 seconds now in the 6th double jab, and we had that calm round of this champion. Will Donaire make history again?
Of clashes of heads, and in this instance,
They're trailing behind. I need your feet underneath you to get that power.
in the corner there, minded. We wanted him to help us a little.
Scores courtesy of our unofficial scorer, Steve Farwood. Trim and Al, let's take
For Santiago by a bit. Kind of impressive.
free clash of heads.
Está bien, tú está bien, pero está...
Round that didn't create this time it does. And a point that if...
But now that Donaire sees that cut, he might...
Damon Zavala, and prior to this fight, Santiago, a left or head clash over the left. The left hook by Santiago to right hand, and head clashes go two ways. You know, that's the thing with a guy like Donaire. You never...
I think we know that. There, beautiful move there, jabbing. This is where the heads would come together, and that
We came here to win.
Santiago is actually building up a margin here. Wouldn't be shocked if the judges had a slightly different,
Especially in this later rounds, easier than before. We sense that Donaire.
Donaire unable to counter for much as you can, because you never know how those cuts. You look at Nonito.
It stopped and they have to go to the scorecard.
Exactly, another uppercut, left hook, but definitely.
And tearing this, especially this 8th round. And really look at the body language. Really comfortable. This is a perfect example of you think can happen in any given moment with the powerful.
And Santiago continues to headhunt.
The fact that Santiago against Sherwin Ankara being to a draw that he could easily have gotten to this
Magazine welterweight title up for grabs in the main. You just spoke to it. Nice left hook from Santiago, right hand. Santiago
Seemed like he was going in with bad intention there to his advantage.
He may have hurt Santiago.
Punches first. There goes, sits down on a combination.
It came to my mind because there's a story about him. Lost every round under much stronger. So something to
Barry Tompkins, John Molina, Mickey Bay.
Yeah. So we're always got
Their old man power never goes away. If any
part of this fight.
Beautiful stuff from uppercut, another uppercut. Alex Santiago put. And again, Donaire whipping it on. Nonito Donaire.
Continuing in recent rounds, and badly as we thought he might have been, he came back
As a champion.
Santiago 10-round fights and did close well.
The combination sitting down in his physical dimensions, you would expect.
fighting to the outside. But what I like about boom, he gets back on the jab.
He's gone downstairs, upstairs, and
Hold his ground here, trying to make one last stand from the championship rounds.
Punch a lot easier in this round.
Man,
good from the outside. He's good at it. Classic jab, straight right hand.
And you wouldn't think he cards. And really now he
Might well be a cautionary were
really close.
behind. He may or may not be.
here's something.
No question. His built-up momentum.
Oh, there's a
in
counter
this
left
fight.
to ever, according to our unofficial score. Santiago's been down in his career, was on in the first round, so that was a long time ago.
Exactly.
Penultimate round, a minute 11.
The accuracy, well-placed punches that he's.
Imagine a Mexican-based fighter.
You know, Santiago, and it's funny you're talking about to get those body punches in. The last 4 or 5 rounds.
Another electrifying comment. Together, those combinations more and more able to reset, stay at the proper. 12.
Santiago. Here's where Donaire lands. Using the jabs, the straight right hand.
Time, and he may very well idle and become a
Farhood, certainly Santiago way ahead of himself. And according, here's the interesting fight. Has sustained over 11 plus rounds.
Fortunately, in this wonderful sport of ours, we have to put everything
On a good offensive clinic.
now. Considering
Rounds being close since round 6 or
For our eyes, I mean, in this fight,
we're looking for the old Nonito.
but
Unfortunately,
Nordine Ubala, good fighters, really good, performing well against them, and has had his moment.
remains unbeaten, but a certified
Over the hump.
is a reason Father Ballot Hall of Fame in a way to face this coming back from a knockout loss. But tonight, inspired by the birth draw, the first time he challenged for a title at 100 months ago. Inspired by his family, well fed for many in his 36th Nonito Donaire Hall of Fame career.
fighters, but I think he did raise his, and the numbers.
Alejandro
Growing up, and in order to become a champion.